Tigers closer Francisco Cordero had a bad Arlington flashback moment Saturday, and in the ninth, and this one, a 6-5 lead disappears again. Marlon Byrd, second straight game-tying hit in the ninth. We're tied at 6. Cordero blows his second straight save opportunity. That's why they traded him out of Texas. In the 11th, Tony Graffinino singles. Tony Gwynn Jr. trying to score. Kenny Lofton says, you know what? As long as we're here, let's play 12. Goodness gracious, the Brewers trying desperately to avoid the sweep. Might have been safe, but if Blue says you're out, you're out. Top 12 Brewers with 2 on. Jeff Jenkins. Hooray for beer! That is way out there. Brewers take the lead, 9-6 win by Sam, and you know, as long as we're in Texas. More from San Antonio. Albert Pujols, 4 homers in his last 6 games. A hot bat, and the Angels, beware of the hot bat. Sure, get out. Pujols ties the game at 3 and his 14th of the year. And you know, sometimes you just know, right? Look at Weaver. Throw, hit, head down. Yeah, that's a bummer. Oops. And with that, we have stiffness in the back. Trainer comes out, gives him a look, and after the third, Mike Socha says, son, you're the future. We're not going to hurt you here. So he's out after 3 innings, allowing 3 runs. So Taguchi then grounds out. Orlando Cabrera wants to turn 2. You'll get nothing and like it. David Eckstein safe. So Taguchi as well at first. No chance. Next batter, Albert Pujols, crushing another one. This off Chris Buchek. Second of the game. Let's see, add 14. That makes 15. Carr's going to win at 9-6. Tips his hat to the St. Louis crowd. Eckstein, 1,000 career hits now on a 3-for-4 day.
Giants and A's. Giants never been swept in consecutive 3-game series at AT&T. Bottom of the 4th, no score there is Barry. Fly ball into shallow left. Travis Buck. Kids call that sick, but he does injure his right thumb on the play. Had to leave the game. Top of the 8th, still no score. Marco Scutero. He's bona fide. 3rd of the year. A's take a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 9th, Giants down 2-0 after a Shannon Stewart RBI double. And Barry, high fly ball. It's caught by Scutero. That's 2 outs. And then Benji Molina. Bobby Crosby, diving stop. Oakland wins 2-0. They sweep the series. Oakland has now won 8 out of 9. Giants get shut out in back-to-back.
Indians, Reds. You know, it only takes one, but occasionally that one can be a long time coming. CC Sabathia trying to get to 10 wins. Bottom 7, Jeff Conine strikes out. Sabathia is strong. 6 Ks, 3 hits, and 9 innings pitched in the 8th with no score. Sabathia to plate. Look at that. 11 hits in interleague play. That's most among active AL pitchers. Second hit of the game. Couple 3 batters later, Victor Martinez is up. Sabathia is on second. Okay, pitch gets away from David Ross. Sabathia, though, doesn't advance. He's still there on second. Later in the at-bat, Martinez, he will single. Sabathia going to be held at third. Now, the Indians might have scored had they pinch run for Sabathia, or if Sabathia got to move on. Don't know what was going on with Carson Charles, because he would not score. Next batter, Ryan Garco, strikes out swinging. So we're fired up and scoreless after 9. Top 12, Franklin Gutierrez up. Jason Michaels on third, fly to center. Josh Hamilton. Josh Hamilton's got it, and he's ready to throw. There's a P. Michaels tags. Michaels out. An easy call for the passive and non-argumentative Marvin Hudson. Look at it again. Hamilton fires, and Michaels, he is out easily. Scoreless heading to the bottom of the 12th. Alex Gonzalez now at the dish. Runners on first and second. Big spot, big spot. Singles up the middle. Chad Moeller rounds third. Yeah, don't need a throw here. At least not one that's going to count. Reds win 1-0. Marcus McBeth gets the win.
Phillies and Royals. Phils hope to win the series, but it was as if the Royals were told, thou shalt bestir thyself and go out to smite the host of the Philistines. Aaron Rowan ground to the left side, and Tony Pena Jr. came up with a strong throw. Bottom 3 tied at 2. Mark Grudzielanek. His 4th of the season. Royals take a 4-2 lead, and Jamie Moyer digging in, but didn't make it out of the 4th. Bottom of the 6th, it's a 6-5 game. Bases loaded. Grudzielanek went 3 for 5, drove in 5, and said, hopefully this can trigger a groove thing. Kansas City with that lead, and it pushed it up to 9-5. Jose Mesa on in relief. John Buck would score 17-5. The Royals beat up on the Phils. Cubs and Braves, an eventful season series. Alfonso Soriano and Lou Piniella cooling off on a 90-degree plus night, but don't worry, things would heat up quickly. Remember, on Saturday. Tim Hudson came inside on Soriano. Soriano went yard 3 times in Friday night's games. It's been speculated the Braves were more upset because he tried to stretch a single into a double in a blowout game. So back to Sunday night, and Ted Lilly, after striking out the first 2 guys, comes up and in on Edgar Renteria. Jim Wolf, the umpire, takes control of the situation immediately, sends out the warnings, and not only sent out the warning, but as Lou starts trotting out to see what all the commotion's about, he ejected Ted Lilly from the game. See Renteria getting hit on the left hand. Take a listen to what happened out in all of this talk.
What is it?
He's done.
Why?
Because he threw at him.
Well, how do you know he threw at him?
I know he did.
How do you know he threw?
Because I was waiting for it. I knew it was going to happen.
Oh, come on, for God's sake.
Jim Wolf, clairvoyant, deciding to run Lilly out of the game. Lilly hung around for a while, eventually left. First pitch, the next batter, Andrew Jones. And look at Renteria come up high and hard with a forearm. You got Mike Fontenot right in the nose. Renteria, that was not the hand, the bruised hand that caused him to leave the game later on. Bottom of the 8th, 4-2 Cubs have the lead. Scott Thorman. This one down the line. Jared Saltalamacchio would score from second. Braves down 4-3. It's now tied at 4. And Ryan Dempster fell down as he was delivering the pitch to Andrew Jones. Willie Harris scored. That proved to be the gamer. Braves 5-4. Devil Rays and the Marlins. Rookie Andy Sonnenstein making his second major league start for Tampa Bay. He's coming to Amexico and he gets Alfredo in the observatory. 6 strikeouts in a row for Sonnenstein. Next batter, he gets Dan Ugla. 7 consecutive strikeouts, a new Devil Ray record, and 1 short of the American League record. Bottom 7. Devil Rays up 6-2, and Sonnenstein gets Aaron Boone. He struck out 10 over 7. Also got a couple of hits in this game, first 2 major league hits. Bottom of the 8th, Miguel Cabrera. His 14th in the Marlins. Creep back within 6-4. It's a 7-4 game in the 9th. And Brendan Harris was 2 for 5, drove in 5. Devil Rays win at 9-4 as Sonnenstein gets his first major league win.
Series against the White Sox here in June of 07 than they did in October of 05. Sox 5-game losing streak, scoreless in the second. Luis Torrero off Wandy Rodriguez. Singles to left field, but he's going to get to run more than just 90 feet. Carlos Lee botches the play. Paul Konerko hustles home, and then he's bad hop. Keep the glove down, slip, not very good. 1-zip White Sox. Bottom 4, Konerko facing Rodriguez. Konerko crush job. 9th of the season. The Sox hit 3 homers in a game for just the 3rd time this season. Last year they did it 28 times. Then Mark Burley. 8 tries, but he finally got that 100th career win. He went 8 innings, 4 strikeouts, 6 hits. Sox win 6-3.
Another familiar face, but it's not that one. Tony Pena made a deal with the players that won 4 straight. He would shave the mustache he had since 1987. Hanks already up 1-0 when Hideki Matsui took one to the gap. A-Rod is going to come all the way around and run through Ryan Doman. He's safe at home. A-Rod coming strong, not just yelling, ha! This time lowering his shoulder, making sure he's able to get in safely. Sean Chacon, another familiar face for the Yankees, now pitching for the Pirates. Dismayed, 3-0 Yanks. 4th inning, Yankees now down 6-5, and there's A-Rod establishing contact with the server. 23 for him. Yankees have an 8-5 lead. Masumi Kawada making his major league debut. He's a former teammate of Hideki Matsui in Japan. He is now facing A-Rod, and he is greeted rudely. A-Rod with his 24th. He drove in 5 on the day. He'll be called out. Take a curtain call. They like him now.
Love him.
At least for a while.
Popular Yankee ever.
He's a true Yankee now. Yankees have an 11-6 lead. Bobby Abreu with men on the corners. He had a huge day. 4 for 4, drove in 3. Yankees win it by a count of 13-6. They've won.
America Park. There you see him. I believe that's an ostrich. Top 1, 2 on. David Wright. Free swinging. 2 men on. Everybody gets to run home. Wright's 4th consecutive game with a home run. 12th of the year, and the Mets go up 3-0. That's good cushion for Tom Glavine, right? Well, he can't hold on to it. As you see there, more the Birds. Bottom 1, Jose Reyes making some friends. Gary Sheffield, solo shot, making a lot of friends. His 17th homer of the season. Tom Glavine, he's not so happy. Aaron Sheff, 4 for 5 on the day. The whole place looked like an aviary. Look at that. Just tweet, tweet, tweet. A lot of bread. breadcrumbs or something. Tigers down 3-2. Pudge Rodriguez, a laser through the birds. Carlos Guillen, Bosdo Polanco. They'll score. Triple for Pudge. Tigers take a 4-3 lead. Glavine allowed 9, tying a career worst. Top 6, Mets down 10-3. Jason Grilli, look at this. He's about to pitch, and there he comes. Whip. No, dude.
Randy Johnson was
like,
there.
yeah. I thought Mark Fidrich was pitching. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong game. I'm getting out of here. Well, finally, next pitch, Grilli. There he is. He's going to wing that thing up there, but Carlos Gomez is going to rope it out of the park. 3-run shy. Everything was flying out of the park. Greg Monroe can't make the grab. Gomez's first career homer. Mets down 10-6. Home half, same score. Look out, birds. Omar Infante base hit. Look at that. They're running. They're just not running so far away. Finally in the 7th, let's bring in Tim Burdick. That's going to help, right? Or at least somebody that knows how to talk to these people. Ben Johnson strikes out swinging. Look at that. We got our guy. We're good now. Burdick, Carlos Gomez. Back-to-back Ks for Burdick. Tigers win 15-7. Birds certainly enjoy the outing. Sadly, Tippy Hedren not pictured.
Red Sox and Diamondbacks, big unit going against Boston, top of the 2nd. Daisuke Matsuzaka, much anticipated hitting matchup against Randy Johnson. Terry Francona asking Daisuke about hitting, said, I asked him if he wanted to hit cleanup, and he said, Randy Johnson, no. Here's his first at bat, perhaps a tad awkward. Daisuke a little amused, but he didn't go all John Kruk on him or anything. Gave it a swing hard, finish high. Went down. Johnson facing Jason Varitek. Caught in the observatory. 7th strikeout of the game. 46-12 for his career. Passes the Rocket Roger Clemens for 2nd. Most strikeouts all time. Daisuke gets another try at bat, and he's striking out again. Can't touch the unit. Bottom of the 4th, Daisuke trying to exact a little revenge, returning the favor and fanning Johnson. Daisuke, though, left after 6, gave up 2 earned, struck out 9. Bottom of the 6th, Carlos Quentin knocks one over there. Connor Jackson would score. Diamondbacks go on to win it 5-1.
Mariners, Padres, Felix Hernandez, Chris Young. Nice pitching matchup. Marines, as always, right up there to the upper deck. The Euchre seats. You can sit. Top 7, Mariners down 3-1, 2-on, 2 out. Chris Young hits Ben Broussard, the pinch hitter. Bases are loaded. Ichiro Suzuki, base hit to center. Ain't that always the way it happens? Richie Sexton will score, and then Jamie Burke, who tied a career best with 3 hits, just gets inside. Hand on the plate, accurately called by Rick Reed. We are tied at 3. Top 9, runner on 3rd. Trevor Hoffman pitching. 3-3. Jose Lopez puts it in play. Out of 2nd. Run will score. Mariners up 4-3. Take another look, because this is just fighting off the pitch. Get your hands inside it. Just get enough wood on it to get somebody running. Mariners going to come back, win this thing by a count of 4-3. So the M's complete a
Have been struggling taking on the Blue Jays. Jason Schmidt on the mound for LA. First batter of the game, Alex Rios. Juan Pierre, a lot of speed, but needed one more step or another foot on his dive. Next batter is Matt Stairs. Stairs is going to scorch one into the corner. Just like that, Toronto takes a 1-0 lead. Second inning, now tied at 2. Roy Halladay at the plate. Oh, Halladay! He had 2 hits on the day. He's batting .500 for the season. Because he's in a league, he's 2 for 4. Jays take a 3-2 lead. Top 5, now 5-2 Jays. Troy Gloss at the plate. Troy Gloss. First of a pair yard jobs for Gloss. Numbers 9 and 10 on the season. Blue Jays beat up on the Dodgers 11-5. LA has dropped 5 of 6.
Nothing doing. And that bad legs hurting him in the field as well. Alex Rios deep to left center. Bonds probably should have made that play. Doesn't there. It falls in. Right in his glove, but it pops out. Later, Aaron Hill. He sends one to left center. Again. Barry stutter steps, misjudges it, and then can't make up for it with his speed anymore. That speed is gone. So the Blue Jays, partly as a result of Bond's defense, take a 2-0 lead. To the 4th, Barry. He got all of that one. Big hitter, Lama. Long. Finally. Career homers, 747, 9 more to become baseball's all-time home run king. First homer since May the 27th, 13th this year, 9 of those at home. Sealed with the kiss. So Barry off the power schneid with the home run. Now to the fourth, Omar Vizquel with runners at the corners. The squeeze, Josh Towers hesitates, can't get Ray Durham as he scores from third. Vizquel out at first, Giants lead 4-3. Bonds again, this time the 4-6-3 double play. Bonds 1 for 3, 2 RBIs, and as you saw, career homer 747. 2 of the night. Boy, Matt Morris has pitched real well for San Francisco, but he needs help. 1-run game in the ninth. Oh, Dave Roberts with the catch and the crash. Watch it again. And the Giants go on to win 4-3. Complete game for Morris. Bruce Bochy and Barry Bonds back.
Taking another shot at them and wouldn't fare nearly as well. Raul Ibanez, a 2-run shot. He had himself a ball game. That was the top of the third, 3-0 Seattle. Top of the fourth, it's Ibanez again. 6th career multi-home run game. Had 4 extra base hits, no singles. Tied the Major League Baseball season high for total bases in the game with 13. Bird's final line, 7 earned runs. So it was 7-0, right? Well, here come the Indians. Something out of a Hitchcock movie there. Travis Hafner, a 2-run single. It was 7-3 after 5. It's 7-6. Blake down the third baseline. Victor Martinez scores the tying run. David DeLucci's trying to score the go-ahead run. Relay throw in time. DeLucci out. But the Indians again, they were down 7-0. They tie the game at 7-all. Bases loaded now for Ryan Garco. Brandon Morrow strikes out Garco. The game goes to the ninth, tied at 7. Here's Ibanez again, facing Joe Borowski in the ninth. Willie Bloomquist is running. Ibanez, liner into the gap. Bloomquist would score all the way from first. Again, Ibanez, 4th hit of the night, 13 total bases, 5th run back.
Night baseball action. The Phillies have been to only 5 World Series in their history, beating the Royals, losing the Red Sox, Yankees, Orioles, and Blue Jays. So these two have never met in a World Series. How about Ozzie Guillen? He did not want the White Sox to be on ESPN Monday. I don't want people to find out how bad we are right now. Well, his offense is what bad, and here bad pitching. Ryan Howard gone. At this point last season, Howard had 22 home runs. This year, 13. So just a bit behind. 3 in April, 6 in May, and now 4 in June. Last year, he had 30 after the All-Star break. So Ryan Howard, plenty of times to still be productive. Good defense. Adam Eaton, Phillies pitcher, the nice snag of the Javier Vasquez bunt attempt. Top of 8, we mentioned that White Sox offense last in the majors and team batting average, runs, hits, doubles, triples, on base percentage, and RBIs. And A.J. Brzezinski doesn't like it. Ozzie Guillen, well, America saw your team's poor performance continue on Monday Night Baseball on ESPN.
Back forward to Monday. David Wright riding a 12-game hitting streak. Wright takes Randy Wolf right back up the middle. Sean Green back for the Mets. He would score. It's a 13-game hitting streak, and the Mets had a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the fourth, Andre Ethier, little bloop job into left. Carlos Gomez throws home, and Luis Gonzalez able to score. Dodgers score 3 in the fourth, tie the game at 3. Bottom 6 still tied, but not for long. James Loney off El Duque. Deep to center, left center. Carlos Gomez falls down, can't make it, bounces away. Loney's motoring all the way. That's a triple. Gomez was shaken up, but would remain in the game as the Mets suffer their 3rd straight loss.
All right, the Astros visit the Cubs Monday night. Carlos Zambrano against the Houston Astros. Look at that. He likes playing against this squad. Craig Biggio, 20 hits away from 3,000 strikes out there. Adam Everett, and then Biggio again, just a 271 on base percentage for Biggio. Meanwhile, Zambrano, his first appearance at Wrigley since the scuffle in the dugout and clubhouse with Michael Barrett, who's not catching him in this game. How about a home run for Carlos Zambrano? 12th career, and also hits against the Astros and pitches. While you see the high five from Barrett, no punches exchanged. Zambrano, meanwhile, pitching well. 8 innings, 8 Ks. He threw 128 pitches. Ryan Dempster in. After blowing the save on Sunday, inducing the double play, Zambrano now 7-5 with a 4.89 ERA. This game took 2 hours and 5 minutes. We start with college baseball. Michigan, Oregon State. Mike Wilson strikes out 4 batters in the first inning. Of course, in order to do that, you need help like that. Gets away from the catcher, comes back to strike out the 4th. However, the Wolverines lose 8-2. They're eliminated.
At number 9, what? Barry Bonds at number 9? Maybe that's because Bonds is now just 9 home runs shy of passing Henry Aaron. Barry connects for home run number 747.
Stay in San Francisco. The Great Gorilla Run charity event looking to help save the endangered Central African mountain gorilla. Those things got to stink, but not as bad as hockey equipment, Steve, as you and I well know.
Those gloves are awful.
Nothing smells worse than hockey gear.
Number 7 trying to save the Cubs, too. Carlos Zambrano, 2nd homer of the year, 12th career, trails only Fergie Jenkins, who has the club record 13 for pitchers.
Number 6 with sound. See what he did there?
Yeah. At number 5, you can't get enough goals. Canada, Haiti. Big Senators fan.
Yeah, he sounds like a Buick. Mike Emmerich should try that. Number 4, Bobby Orr, White Sox, Phillies. Adam Eaton with a great catch of the bunt attempt. Phillies win.
At number 3, more Astros Cubs action. Mike Lamb. How about the diving grab at first base? And why get up? We can just tag the bag from where you are. Astros lose 2-1.
Number 2, Czech Republic under 21s against England under 21s. Scott Carson. Look at that. Left-handed save.
Ottawa's much more than just the Senators. They have the Lynx taking on Pawtucket.
First pitch is hit high and deep to right. Into the corner. Rashford back at the wall. Goodbye! A walk-off 3-run homer for George Gutierrez. The Paw Sox have won it 6-5.